What's up, Nerd Crew? Nurdie J here.
With me, man.
And, so today we are going to, watch, the new Naked Gun movie. And I know we're a little late on this because it came out on the 1st, but this is the first time we actually had a chance to actually go see it. What's your opinion on the situation at hand and anything that you want to kind of see remissed or anything?
I have purposely not watched any reviews.
Yep.
I heard the skim of reviews saying it's almost like the old styles.
Mm-hmm. They're good, like the first three kind of.
Yeah, I want it to really be the old style, so I'm hoping really good it's going to be that way.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I hope that, just like Leslie Nielsen in the first three,
mm-hmm.
He can have some comedy into it, his own dialogue and stuff, but he plays the straight man throughout the whole thing.
Right.
I hope that they do it, and it's just like the world around him is being weird, and it's not like he gets frustrated or anything with it. It's kind of like what Frank Drebin, the original one, did, you know? So, I'm kind of hoping for that. Anything particular that you would like to see homage, redo, or anything?
This may be a far shot, but I'm hoping that this also starts up the same trilogy of like comedy, kind of like those.
Oh, okay. So like bring back the old parodies and stuff, like because there is going to be Spaceballs too.
Yeah, like stupid comedy though. I'm not talking about like stupid haha fart. You know,
like the movies like Epic Movie, superhero movie. And Meet the Spartans. Those things were just utterly repulsive to me.
Smart, stupid comedy.
Yeah, where it's actually trying to tell a story, not like, hey, you remember that from whatever? We made fun of it. Funny, right?
Yeah.
And it's always, like, usually disgusting funny, too.
Parody movies aren't that type of funny.
Right, so, I'm wondering, I hope that, you know, since there has been, 20 years difference, somewhere around there, 30 years difference between the last one and this one, that they'll just kind of, brush over, a brief recap, essentially, and then just go on to being its own thing. I don't want to see it like, oh, we're retelling the story as a different thing or anything like that.
There's one thing I am also looking forward to is how they're going to work the O.J. Simpson character.
Yeah, because, there's a weird construction.
Yeah, we're in front of the movie theater, by the way.
Yeah, and they're doing some kind of construction over on another lot. But the thing is that, from what I saw in the opening, the first trailer, I thought was perfect.
Me too.
Where everybody's like, I miss you, Dad. I miss you, Dad. Or Grandpa, I can't remember. And then they have O.J. Simpson's son looking at the picture, looks at the camera. No. So, I think that was the best thing about that. And that's what really made me want to watch it. Not necessarily the O.J. bashing or anything. It's just like, that subtlety compared to the Meet the Spartans of, it's like, after 5 minutes plus, it's like, this is not Sparta. It's like, get over it. So it's just more of a mention, essentially.
Right.
So, it's just like, I hope this does have a renaissance, so we can have, another, Hot Shots movie or something.
And it doesn't have to be Naked Gun at all. It doesn't have to be the police squad or...
Yeah, but just where we want to go see a funny movie.
Just keep that comedy alive, what I'm trying to say.
Right, because essentially, that kind of comedy has laid dormant for far too long, in my opinion. I'm trying to figure out when Scary Movie 1 came out compared to, Compound Enter the Fist. Because one of those two, whichever one came out later, was the end. Because Scary Movie 2 and beyond, it started going downhill. Then you started getting the epic movies and disaster movies. And it's no longer funny. It's just they're making fun of not being that funny part anymore, you know?
But like we've been saying, we're just hoping that the key points to our conversation is we hope that this style of comedy stays alive. We're hoping the movie's good. We're hoping they play into the old trilogies in the past good. So we're hoping the movie's good.
Yeah,
period.
and one thing that I would love to see, I don't know if they did do it in this movie, but Weird Al making a random cameo.
Right.
Because he was in on all 3 of the original trilogy. I kind of want to see that make a comeback too.
Oh yeah.
Even though it was just like bit parts that he did. Like the first movie was his biggest part in the movies, where he comes off of a plane and everybody's wanting to see him. I think either in the second movie or the third movie, he's not Weird Al per se, but you can clearly tell it's Weird Al.
He's in one of the movies where he goes to a award ceremony, but he gets mugged by the Frank and
So that might have been number 3 then. But number 2 then is where he just plays a mugger or whatever, and he's at the police.
he plays a theme song for one of them.
Yeah, no, I know he did that for Spy Hard.
Oh, Spy Hard?
Yeah, Spy Hard. That's why they call it Spy Hard. And then Weird Al's head turns into a watermelon and explodes.
Oh, all right.
So, but
I was wrong.
Yeah, it's still a Leslie Nielsen movie though.
Right.
But essentially, yeah, we're gonna go watch it, and we'll tell you what we think about it in just a bit. So, without further ado, let's get to the next scene. Back, everyone, and yeah, that was a thing. Ben, you want to elaborate, because I'm so mentally just wow.
It was about an hour and 45-ish minutes.
Yeah, so that's a quick little movie.
Quick in today's time.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Anyway, it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say pretty good. It literally, like, just, yeah, we didn't have Leslie Nielsen or the original cast for various reasons. It's just more like, it's just like a literal sequel. Like, not even it wasn't even trying to be a reboot. And so I don't know why people would consider this as like a sequel reboot combo. It's kind of like Bumblebee being a prequel reboot thing, and it's like, really?
We talked about the O.J. Simpson part. That's pretty much all it was to that one guy.
It just, well, it did get us a little bit longer with Father. Looks at the camera. Well, nope. And you don't even see that guy. Like, if you do see him, it's like more like background kind of character. He did not play a role, which I think was kind of sad, but they were clearly doing their own thing. So it was very much Frank Drebin Jr.'s, Liam Neeson's character's story.
And pretty much at the end of it, what was his name? The chubby guy.
Oh God, I don't remember, but
he started playing a bigger part.
Yeah, especially the old chief commissioner, his son, plays a bigger role in this as an actual cop, and there's been like a few running gags that just, I gotta tell you, one running gag is you can clearly tell this is a hydrated movie. And like almost every scene, they were just like, here's a drink, here's a drink, here's a drink, and it's always coffee.
Well, here's the thing. Are we doing a spoiler, or are we not?
Oh, we always do spoilers.
So we're doing spoilers.
Oh yeah, we always do it.
So if you don't like spoilers after this, I would recommend saying thanks for watching the video.
Yeah, I'm putting up like with everything, it'll be in the caption of the actual video where it's in parentheses says spoiler like all the others.
We're just saying right now the movie is good to go. Go see it.
Yes.
But if you're gonna stay for the spoilers, you're welcome to stay. But otherwise,
yeah, we're just gonna have a ball just talking about and dissecting it a bit. So right off the bat, the cops are inept. Just like how I thought that when I first saw the preview, it's a highly extended thing from the original preview and also the quote-unquote second trailer. It was not a second trailer, it was just an extended first trailer. But anyway, yeah, the cops were clearly inept where a police car just lets a little Girl Scout go into the bank essentially, and then the other guy that's actually like supposed to be like the one in charge or whatever, he's just like, girl, let her go. Does nothing else.
Right.
So, but yeah, so there's things like that.
The laughs start right off the bat.
Yeah, pretty much.
They don't sit there and it's like, oh, you gotta wait like maybe 10, 20 minutes into
because the opening sequence was really good, where it's just a big, bold gunmetal they're typing it out, Naked Gun, but they ran out of room when they hit the G,
Yeah, it's
so
like
they have to chuck it.
It's like naked.
The G, and then
it's like,
UN at the
crap.
bottom.
And then it turns around and it hoists it downwards.
Which really reminds me of Hot Shots, I think, Part D, where they're trying to type in, I was on a mission to assassinate a guy. Well, they can't write assassinate because they don't know how to spell assassinate, so they just keep on rewriting as SSSS to kill a guy. So, essentially, it really harkened back to.
So, one of the biggest parts of the, you see the whole fight scene in the credits.
Oh, yeah.
In the credit part, and you see it in the trailer all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's not really a spoiler at this point.
But, at the end, you find out that they're stealing a thing called a plot device.
Yes.
That's how those kind
I like it beforehand that the battle between him and one of the between Drebba Jr. and one of the robbers turns into ultimately like, okay, we're doing a fist fight to patty cake.
And then he just goes.
Oh yeah, and by the way, my finger gun is totally loaded. Kills the guy. That was awesome. But one thing that I was super happy about, I said it earlier, was Weird Al being in there. Thing is, it throws you for a loop because the part of the plot device thing is to ultimately have the rich people in a bunker somewhere, and Weird Al's going to show up to sing for
entertainment.
Yes,
Yeah.
the best entertainment the world has to offer. I'm like, yep, that's good. I do like my Weird Al. Problem was, it really felt like, I don't know if B-Man, if you picked it up, but
It felt flat at that time.
yeah, because it was just like, the way mentally I saw it as, yes, Weird Al's there, that's great, but it really felt like, oh, by the way, you have like 6 minutes to record your lines, and you have to be as Weird Al as possible. And essentially, that was pretty much it for this scene, and it was just kind of like, I'm glad he's there, it is just a random cameo.
Much better.
Oh yeah, after the credits, stay for the entire credit scene. There is a huge homage.
No,
it's just straight up cut and paste.
During the credit scene, there is Frank,
Yeah.
the main character,
And Beth.
plays a little song.
Mm-hmm.
And then they play the theme song to the old Police Squad.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the credits, they play the Weird Al.
Yeah, the rest of the thing, it's like the follow-up to the, okay, I'm going to play for all you evil henchmen, and
all you evil millionaires.
yeah, and essentially, they do follow up with that. And so, essentially, I'm like, yes. Also, they homaged, well, I don't know, homage in a way, because initially it was just a rip-off of Police Squad, the original show, / the movies, with Naked Gun. All 3 of them, where they would just end the movie or end the episode with them just freeze-framing, but yet they are freeze-framing themselves. It's not like not like they're take the snapshot type thing. Anyway, that continues on. And
They start
I'm
freaking
like,
out.
wow, that's taking a lot longer. When are the heck are they just gonna start looking around in one of the episodes of Police Squad? Frank Drebin, the commissioner, OJ, and one of the other guys are just standing there for 3 minutes, and they're just like, yeah. So they went way further with that. It was really good, but it was more CG, I don't know, not CG, but photoshopped. They were walking around against a green screen and they're trying to move around these people. It felt a lot like that, but it worked a lot in a way. Also, I like the outro because they just cut and pasted the original Naked Gun intro as the outro.
Right.
So yeah, it's all the jokes for us, almost all that we could catch were super funny.
So it is 100% worth the $8 or whatever.
Yeah, for us it was a little over $6, so about $12 each for us altogether. And but yeah, I would recommend seeing it in theaters. And if you love the original trilogy, let us know what you guys thought of it, because honestly, it really felt like, not like a reboot, it felt like straight up a sequel.
Oh, yeah.
And it felt like that they, literally, it was just a continuation off of number 3 in a sense where the comedy was very much the same, kind of slapstick, but yeah, it was smart slapstick, not...
Right. More updated, too.
There was a scene re-edited in a different way than what I remember, at least how I remember it from the previews. So in the extended previews, they had Frank Drebin eating chili dogs. I thought it was a burrito initially, but eating chili dogs, and then he used the restroom, so he goes to a restaurant. I think it was like filmed differently than what the preview showed.
Yeah, he was saying something like, like I'm gonna earn another perfectly good suit. And
yeah, and
they didn't say he didn't say that at all in this movie.
The way it was filmed, where you actually saw Frank shoot the ceiling in the previews, it's just body cam, and so it does take and do a little different, but pretty much all the same. Also, I felt like it was highly rushed compared to the preview. So, minor things.
Yeah, minor.
But, it's like people tripping over the title cards and stuff. Like they would...
Yeah, they had a 48 minutes till midnight.
And somebody just runs over it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of Naked Gun goodness there. So, do you have anything else to say, honestly?
I liked it.
I loved it as well.
I'm gonna wait until when it comes out on Blu-ray or DVD, and I'm gonna pick it up.
Unfortunately, I would pick it up probably since they usually do the 3-pack of Naked Gun movies.
I don't know if they'll add this to it though.
Well, they did that with the Ninja Turtles. They had the original 3, and then they included TMNT for some reason, even though that's a completely CG movie, not even related to anything.
But I might do it, but I'm just saying, if you find it by itself, it's still a good movie to watch.
Right. It'll just go. I hope that they keep the title card a lot like I should say the cover art for Naked Gun, very similar, maybe a little updated to the original 3.
Right.
So.
And I don't know. I wanted to show you this because our movie theater apparently gives out, like, I think mini posters possibly.
Yeah, they're like small posters.
So if you go to our movie theater, we got like it's like, see if it's a picture of him, but it says, "I want you to pull my finger." And it's the Naked Gun poster.
There's also it's a digital poster that they have up on circulation where it's Frank Drebin Jr. Holding a hot dog, even though I don't think hot dogs actually play a factor in that movie. It's mainly just chili dogs. So I'm assuming it's a Sonic reference. Sonic the Hedgehog, because he's just only eating, whenever there's food, it's usually just
but they call it a Drebin dog.
Yeah. There's a poster where he's holding it, but then there's another 2 more pinkies attached to his hand. So, it reads like an advertisement for a Drebin dog, so I thought that was kind of cool. Anything else?
I spoiled enough in the movie, so I'm not going to let it do any more because I want you guys to go out and see it.
And if you guys can't see it, just wait a few weeks, few months, whatever.
Streaming device.
Yeah, streaming. I wouldn't recommend it because, this is very much an experience.
We're big physical guys.
Yeah. And I would actually recommend, you physically go see it, and then maybe, like, if it happens to be on streaming and somebody else wants to watch it at that point. But, yeah. The odd thing was, for a movie experience, it was empty for the most part. There was, like, what? 1, 3...
We did like a week and a half after.
Yeah, and this review won't come out until Sunday, so... Anyway, the thing is that, there was like a total of maybe 10 people in the theater. The only drawback to it, because we pretty much got full of everything, but the thing was were the 3 teenage girls in front of us.
Right.
Constantly on their phones.
Yeah, they were.
Even though
texting.
they were texting, it looked like at certain points they were recording the movie, so they could like do a Instagram type thing for their friends or whatever, and they were laughing oddly, like not where the jokes were landing or anything.
Right, but
So it was
the movie is good.
Yes.
Besides paddling on about the problems of the movie theater.
Yeah.
The movie is good. Got a free poster for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna frame mine because I'm a big nutcase for.
I'm gonna wait to frame mine, but I got one too.
I'm gonna get it framed, that way I don't end up getting it all bent up and stuff like that. I also picked up the Fantastic Four one. It's generic,
Yeah.
but
Nothing special about that one.
so if I have to give a rating for the movie, and this is my personal rating, I'm not saying go by my whatever or his whatever. I'm saying it's a good 4 out of 5 movie.
Now, when you compare it to the original 3, where would you put that then?
They're all 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
I don't necessarily give a 5 out of 5 because to me, those are for movies that like you really want to watch over and over and over and over and over.
Because there's a lot of jokes and stuff that you don't catch.
Right.
So, because you're probably just busy laughing.
Not talking about like, you want to catch this, you got to rewind it and see what it is. I'm talking about the enjoyment. Like,
it's not like pointing out the Easter eggs or anything.
Yeah.
So,
but 4 out of 5 to me is a really high score.
Right, and I would rate the movie overall by itself as a standalone movie a 4 out of 5 too. It's really good. There was a couple of like weird moments where it's like supposed to be highly dramatic, but then they would throw in these weird visual gags that didn't really mesh for me. So 4 out of 5. But when you're comparing it to the lineage of the previous 3, legit, I would consider it a 5 out of 5 in the rank of like not like ranking each one individually. It's more like it's been how many years since the first 3. It's like that movie never even left.
It's a good predecessor. It's a good
successor.
It's a good.
It is a perfect, as close as you can get.
Homage, or what do you call it?
No, it's the successor because literally it's a sequel, not a reboot or anything.
Right.
So there's no homaging. There are homaging in the movie, but to the original movie trilogy and the series, it's just very much. When you just take the original 3, and then that's kind of your like 5 out of 5, the original 3, it's right there.
And one good thing about the movie, what I loved, it did point out the old movies. It did. But you don't need to.
No, you don't need any of the references.
Movies to get
it's like it enhances your enjoyment by knowing the original trilogy, even the original Police Squad series. It's good to know that stuff. Like, who is Leslie Nielsen supposed to be? Who's this O.J. Simpson character? And, like, it would be helpful if you knew about it, but it's totally not necessary.
Like, I'm glad they did that. They gave it a little bit to the people who are big fans of the old series, but they did focus more on bringing in new fans of the series.
But they kept the comedy.
Yeah.
So, it's like, it's definitely, the comedy is worded and stuff just like the original, but it's been updated.
Right.
To fit today's standards and today's thing, so
you got my support to go see it. You got his support to go see it. Go get the DVD when it comes out.
Yep.
I'll know when you don't.
Yep.
I'll knock on your door until you do.
Also, I would also stay for the credits anyway, not only for the Weird Al thing, not for the
song.
Yeah, you want to hear My Sweet Beth.
Oh yeah.
Liam Neeson sings, so, and then goofs around randomly, so. But yeah, essentially, I would say for the majority of the credits. Once the Weird Al thing's over, there's nothing really there. So.
Pamela Anderson plays the damsel in distress in the movie.
Yeah.
As everybody knows, she's back and she's kind of grandma sexy.
Okay.
But she still has her hotness. But all I'm saying is she still has her hotness from
but she has shown her age.
But she has shown her age.
Right.
So.
But it's a very good casting to Liam Neeson.
I'm so glad in the movie they don't just like, oh my god, they boobs everywhere kind of thing with her like they did in the 90s.
Yeah, so
I empathize that. That's all. I'm glad about that. And I know that we're rambling and we're going different places, but
yeah, so essentially 2 thumbs up from both of us. Go and actually support the theaters. Support this because streaming is pretty much running rampant, and then we don't get accurate information on how well a movie
and also
does.
down in the comments, let us know if you like the movie or not.
Yeah. And if you guys got any recommendations for certain movies,
Yeah.
because we were thinking about expanding this to maybe like at-home movies too. So, for future reference. So, essentially...
We're thinking about maybe next year going to Spaceballs 2 when it comes out.
No, yeah, I think it's 2027.
I kind of want to see the new Running Man remake.
Yeah. Well, it's not a remake, it's part 2.
At first, I wasn't thinking about it, but I'm like, God, I hope they put Arnold Schwarzenegger in there somewhere.
I got my wish where I was in the movie twice, so, in this one, so hopefully, Arnold can be your little wish for that one. So,
But anyway,
yeah, I've been Nurdie J,
I'm B-Man.
and we'll catch you next time.
Let